Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Deb.
And I'm Shelia. Hey!
Hi! Hey!
Well, we're all back.
Yes.
It's been a normal while.
Yeah.
For you.
For me.
Yeah. So, but we're getting back on schedule.
Yes, we are.
It was a challenge there. But so we are a channel about cross stitch. We are 3 stitchers friends who live in South Florida, which is paradise this time of year for the next few months.
It was hot this morning.
It's hot.
Was it hot for you?
It's absolutely hot.
I thought
it
so.
was because I was out trying to do some cleaning up on the patio, and I realized I was sweating.
Pretty
That
warm
was a
this
lot
morning.
for me. I don't usually sweat.
Yeah, it's been cooler last week.
Yeah, we're in that time of year. It's our dry season, although we did get some rain this week.
Yeah, we did.
But the humidity is lower for the most part, or non-existent. We've had some pretty low humidity days so far. So when it stays warm, that's all that matters to me. It stays warm.
I like it a little bit cooler.
I know everybody else does.
I like a little bit cooler.
The heat. Give me the heat. So we appreciate your comments every week on our videos. We want to say thank you so much for the well wishes when I wasn't feeling well and EJ was in recovery.
Yes, thank you so much for all the messages.
Yes, it was very nice.
Yes.
And also, I want to thank all of the folks who've been sending us items for our giveaway.
Yes.
Oh, you guys have been getting things?
Oh, yes, the boxes and the pile back
They're
there.
back there.
Yeah. We got to get this show on the road.
Good.
But thank you so much. It's just been wonderful with everything that you all have been sending us. So I guess in the next couple of weeks, I'll start sorting through, creating bundles, and see if we can't start moving.
The fun part.
Yeah, spreading it around. And also to remind you, we monetize our channel.
Yes.
We don't make a lot. Neither one of us is gonna, get
retire.
Starbucks out of it. But it adds up over time, and it is enough to pay for postage.
Yeah.
So when you send us something, please do not feel that you have to send us anything or contribute towards postage.
Correct.
For the distribution, because we got that covered.
Yes.
We're letting YouTube pay for the postage.
You are paid for the postage by watching the commercials.
That's right.
So thank you for that. Don't press skip ad.
That's right. I just I know Deb's here. Deb was also at Jacob.
Yes.
So
you should see the stack.
The pile.
Yes.
So we're going to hear her experience there, but I also want to really acknowledge Teal Elder, who is a longtime commenter and watcher.
Yes.
And I met her.
You did?
Yes.
Oh my
she
gosh.
is so sweet. Teal Elder. So hi, Teal.
Nice.
And I want to give you an update on the very convoluted explanation of the dentist hitman murder trial.
I spoke to 2 people. They're like, I knew exactly what she was talking about.
Yep.
I'm like, so people know the story.
Yes.
It's just me.
Yes. Yeah. It
was just me. I was like, wow.
And even people that live in Florida but don't necessarily watch court TV remember the case because it was just so out of some horrible novel or something. But the dentist was found guilty on all 3 counts.
Oh.
So he's going to wait.
The dentist is the brother's.
Is the brother of the ex-wife.
The brother of the ex-wife. Okay.
Whose girlfriend's husband and his friend, the gang member,
did you know this?
Killed the sister's husband.
Okay, got it.
Who was a lawyer teacher at FIU in Tallahassee.
So
FSU.
the dentist had the money to give the other guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So,
So when
That's
we're
good.
good at getting our crowns put on, guys, and our root canals, that's what's getting paid for.
well, he did a real heavy cash business.
Oh, that's what you said that.
Yeah.
Again.
He had a business model where he discounted the service if people paid in cash.
Right.
So he had
So
a
he
lot
had
of
like a
cash.
concierge
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. So anyway, and in Florida, that's mandatory life.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
um,
be fixing teeth
in
in
jail,
the, in the,
well, they'll pull
in
his
the
license,
infirmary.
so I doubt that he
Yeah,
could
I'm
do
sure
more
that-
than
I'm sure they will, yeah.
clean and shine,
Who knows?
you know.
And put a string
Put
on
on
the
a-
teeth.
Put the
And
grills
then close the
on.
door.
Put a grill on.
The grill, remove them.
Oh, yoy.
So we had several people, thank you so much for suggestions for finishes for Harder Daddy.
Yes, and I've read them all, and I love them. Can I read something from Deb?
Yep.
Deb said, "Glad to see the two of you are back, and good that you're both feeling better." So, okay, thank you. Harder Daddy looks amazing. Thank you. You might be able to find a leather or vinyl to edge the pillow with, and use laces to make the edges look like black lace under the leather edges, pointing towards the center of the pillow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
A couple of folks suggested velvet or a velveteen
Oh,
backing.
that's another
on the
idea.
pillow.
Yeah.
Another person said to use grommets
Ah, yes.
on the outside and then run rawhide through them, and then add tassels to some of the grommets.
These are great ideas.
I'm telling you,
Amazing
you
ideas.
folks are definitely on point. You
I don't know
got
how
it.
to do any of that stuff.
That's all right.
Not one thing.
But they get the point. They get the
Yeah,
point.
you understand our thinking. I was thinking yesterday, I was talking, 2 days ago, I was talking like, maybe get like a brown background or a brown backing and put fishnets, like a fishnet thing over it to make it look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another.
That's
good
a great
one.
idea.
Yeah.
And then the tassels on each corner.
Yeah.
Tassels in each corner. That looks good. I think that would look cute.
And especially since there's fishnet right
Under the
in-
thigh area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that
That's
one.
Do they
cute
sell
idea.
fishnet? Fishnet?
Yeah, you can find fishnet stockings somewhere.
and just get the stockings, yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Amazon.
So there's-
fishnet stockings.
So there's no fabric fishnet.
Not that I ever remember seeing. How
No,
about
just
you?
fishnet stockings.
Just buy fishnet stockings and then.
Yeah.
Seems like an easier find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Love that.
Cute.
And we want to remind everybody, I didn't mention this last week.
Yes.
These 20 stitches, Stitch for Pride
Yes.
2023. The November prompt is to connect to your activism.
Oh, nice.
Any human rights or environmental issue. So stitch a piece that connects you to any human rights or environmental issue that you feel strongly about.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, I had to think about that.
I love it.
Yeah. So don't want to, wanted to remind everybody what that November prompt is. Okay, so does anybody have a finish?
No. not
I
this
have a
time.
mini finish.
Oh, let's see.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Well, remember we had this whole discussion.
Yes, we did.
We're not going back into it again.
No, we don't need to.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But I had a mini finish on
Okay.
Jeanette Douglas, Letters from Mom, February. This is on 36 count flagstone, and I have all of the called for threads,
Okay.
all of them. And it's a series, and so that's February finished. So now I've finished January and February. The borders are a cottage garden thread, and each month's chart was shipped with a cottage garden thread color.
Oh, cool.
And so I remember when it first came out, and I really liked them, and I didn't realize that she was providing in just a couple of strands enough
Of what you needed.
what you needed, and so I ordered from Australia all of the cottage garden threads, which has started me on my collection of them, and I was glad I did because they are just beautiful threads.
I love that stitch at the very bottom. Not the zigzag.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, so it's
Specialty
true,
stitch.
yeah, true to Jeanette Douglas.
Little
There are
black one?
specialty stitches. I put a little thingy on my pointer because I realized I was never pointing in the right spot. Now it's because I could never see where the end of the pointer is. So she's talking about down here,
Yes.
and that is long threads, just a long thread, 5 rows, long thread, uniform blue, with long cross stitches. They are over 2 and up 4. No, up over 2 and up 4.
Is it pulled work?
No, I'm sorry, it's over 3 and up 4. No, so you run a long stitch, just a long stitch, and you do 5 long stitches.
Cool.
And then you do cross stitch over 3 fabric threads and up 4
Okay.
Gotcha.
over those long
That
stitches
is-
in a cottage garden thread.
So basically long satin stitches, kind of?
No. Just a cross stitch.
No, she said long stitches underneath it, right? Underneath
Yeah,
it?
But
So-
you're just going widthwise, right?
So
From-
usually when you back stitch, you go over 2 threads, right?
Yes.
When you do a long
Okay.
stitch, you're going to go over many, many more fabric threads.
Yeah.
It's like in ladies' night when you were doing the hair. You just ran the
Yeah.
thread out for
Yeah.
the hair. That's a long stitch.
Okay. Okay.
That's a long stitch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's so
Thank you.
pretty.
yeah. And I am changing the same.
Yes.
Jeanette Douglas originally did these as postcards that she sent her daughter when she went to college. And so she had these wonderful mother to daughter motivational and loving sayings. And that's just not me.
You have, absolutely, it is you. Because look what you wrote. That's awesome.
Well, I can be motivating, I think.
Yeah.
But some of them are
Definitely.
decidedly snarky.
Perfect.
Me.
Yes.
So this one says be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah, it originally said, you've got the thing down.
A token of love.
Yeah, it originally said a token of love, and I changed it to be yourself.
That's perfect. I would tell that to my daughter
Yeah.
Yes.
or my son.
I would too.
Yeah, be yourself. So now I have finished 2. So for this month's whip go,
Yes.
it turned out that both numbers
Yes.
are letters from Mom.
Correct.
So I was able to finish February.
Mm-hmm. How many
And-
days?
2.
Oh. So you got 4 more days.
So I have 4 more. 1, 2, 3. I finished 3, so I
Okay.
have 3 left.
Yes.
And so I will start March.
March. Nice.
Next to
What is the next
sing.
piece?
I don't know. It's in the bag.
Okay.
Which is,
I'm not gonna.
yeah, it's back there. So
Next time.
yeah, yeah. So I'm really happy because
Yeah, it's coming along.
coming
It's great.
along, progress is definitely being made.
How many are left?
10.
It's 12. 12 months.
Okay.
Well, it's actually
12 minus
Oh, I
2.
see. I
It's
see.
Oh, and the
actually
middle.
In the middle,
Yeah.
11, because she actually had made you could make a box to put them in.
Okay. I remember that.
But I'm doing it all on one piece of fabric, so the center of it will be what would have been the cover of the box. Yeah.
What made you decide to start that? Because I'm trying to think. I have a lot of starts. I don't know where to start my starts. Like, I don't know, like, should I you know what I mean? Like
No.
what to start next? What made you start that? You just felt it?
Well, I started it in like 2019, 18, 17. I mean,
Did you really?
It's a restart.
Okay.
I had started it and I said to start in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
but it was too much. You know, I get overwhelmed with big pieces,
yeah.
and it's a large piece of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And starting it in the middle, I just felt like I was trying to manage this huge piece of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to put it on a scroll frame, but it's because again, I'd wind up with the scroll frame
Yeah.
that was, you know, as big as this table. It was just too much. So it sat for a while. It just went into the project bag and sat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took it out again last year, I guess during lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
and restarted it and decided to start it from January. That when it was first released, because she was doing it for when her daughter went to college, she actually started, I think, with the fall
Yeah.
months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
But I just started mine from January, February. I'm just going to
Gotcha.
do them in month order.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And there's a chart. She provided a chart so that you know whatever order you want to do your months, it's just 1, 2, and so you'd know where to center, how to center them around where the centerpiece will go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I'm loving the cottage garden thread borders, which are primarily satin stitches, to your question earlier. And it's fun. It's fun. Okay, so that was my mini finish. And any starts?
No.
I have a start.
Oh, right. Good.
Get you.
Okay, so Jacob Palooza.
Yes.
We all know, we've heard.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard it all.
No, we haven't, because we haven't heard your experience and we haven't seen what you bought.
True. Okay, so one of the things you had to do when you signed up was pick a chart.
Was pick a chart?
Yeah, pick a chart. And it was, one was a very elaborate sampler. And then there was this one. It's called In Friendship. It's by, of course, Jacob DeGraff, Modern Folk Embroidery. And I thought I could give it to my girlfriend in Chicago. I hope, she might be listening.
She won't remember by the time you're done.
You're right.
I don't even know you.
I apologize in advance.
That's the chart. But when I want to do something, I do it. So anyway, and you chose your fabric. This is a Roxy Floss Coat. I think it's speculous.
Yes, it is speculous.
That's my measly start. It's not in the book.
This one?
Yeah. It's my measly start and having a good time.
Jacob has really nice handwriting.
He does.
Yes.
You
My
could
goodness.
you could also choose the thread you wanted, and one was a red, one was a blue, and I think one was a black.
I think it was black.
I chose the red, and the one I chose was is that it? Yeah, this is it. It's called Faloo.
Oh, Follow Red.
Faloo
Yes.
Red. It's this one.
That's becoming one of their most popular reds. I was watching
What is it called?
Between Two Whips.
Faloo Red.
Falu, F-A-L-U, red.
Again,
Yes.
this one right here.
Yes.
The rest of them are, this was the blue you could choose,
That's what I have.
and this is the black you could have chosen.
Oh, you got a couple of skeins of each of those colors?
I got quite a bit of this other red.
Mm-hmm.
I got quite a bit of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few of these. It's called Seize the Day.
Mm-hmm.
This one's called Licorice Stick,
Mm.
the black.
That licorice stick is
Really nice. Yeah. So, yeah, I did get a few of each of those. And
Did Trisha get licorice stick?
she might have
Well, somebody at the table.
used licorice stick.
Yeah, it might have been Trisha.
So the Falou red, I really fell in love with. Again, here's what it looks like. I'm going to be using that probably on a couple of projects, but anyway, that was my start.
Good job.
Good job. We're about in the same spot. Speculoos. Did you know that was a cookie?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Speculoos.
Yeah, it's
It's a cookie.
It's the windmill cookie. It's like it's got almonds in it, and yeah.
Yeah, I had no
I
idea.
don't like that taste.
It's a little bit spicy.
Well, spicy?
It's got like spices in
Like
it.
ginger.
Kind
Ooh,
of.
that's delicious with that almond. You know the windmill cookies? I don't enjoy those.
Yeah, they were never my favorite,
Yeah.
although they were in the house.
Really?
Yeah, my grandfather was Danish Norwegian, and my
Oh,
grandmother would get them for him.
okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh, so that was your
Start.
In Friendship.
In
In
Friendship
friendship.
by MFE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just learning. I don't know where I was. Probably on Instagram scrolling. Ugh, it's horrible at night. Where Johnson & Johnson no longer did cursive, no longer, their brand is no longer cursive because people couldn't read it.
Oh, that's
What?
sad.
Oh, that is sad.
And Eddie Bauer is changing Eddie Bauer,
Yeah.
the signature,
Oh,
they're
I
changing it to
can't.
print.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
no,
even.
no,
I
no,
can't.
no, no.
Learn cursive, that's all.
Listen, yeah, y'all
Like,
learn cursive.
yeah.
Yeah. Those are traditional
Yeah, but that
trademarks.
means you gotta sit those kids down in those desks and teach them that cursive.
Cursive, yes.
That's not happening.
I mean, what is that
these
to
days.
read? You just see it. Eddie Bauer.
No.
How
No,
could
but
you not
they
know
don't-
Johnson and Johnson?
Think about how different cursive is from print.
They can't.
They don't understand the
No.
connections.
No,
They don't
not at
get
all.
it. Think about a B, for instance. How does a B look in cursive? Nothing like a regular
Could be. Or J?
Yeah.
Come on.
J is different.
Oof.
And especially the capital letters.
Yes. And put an M and an N next together,
Oh,
look like a W. Several W's together.
So that means that if you're of a certain age and you've learned print as well as cursive,
right.
Correct.
that means that you are a multi-writing person.
Multi-graphic
Yeah,
reader.
yeah, something.
So if you want to hide something for someone who doesn't know how to read cursive,
There you go.
that's
go.
the new coding.
There you go.
Put it in cursive, y'all.
Secret code.
Yes.
Write it in cursive.
I've got something interesting. What if you what if you did like any communication like texting and all that stuff in cursive?
Cursive.
They'd have to learn.
Yes.
Then they'd learn it,
Yes.
but
Anyway,
not gonna happen.
EJ, let's see your whips.
My whips. Okay. Let me go to my, what do you call this thing? My planner.
I know. I'm gonna miss my planner.
Oh my gosh. That's
I
where
only
you
have 1 month
I
left.
only have one month left. Look at this.
I can't believe
It's been
it.
2 years.
Yeah.
Y'all, 2 years.
It's really held up. I think
It really did.
Well, yours, you didn't put the cover on.
No, I didn't.
And
It
I
held
did,
up.
so that really helped to protect it. Even the cover's getting kind of bent now.
I got a new one
That's
Ooh,
gorgeous.
pretty.
with the ice spiral bounded.
Yeah.
And I took the
Nice.
pages off from the binding.
Did you patiently tear them out from the binding?
I did. I took and then while I was doing it, because I broke the spine and broke it again and broke it and broke it and broke it and broke it. And my sister's like, why don't you just put a hair dryer to soften the glue? I'm like, yeah, that works.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. So looking at my trusty.
I don't have a hairdryer.
You can put it out in the sun for a couple.
That's true.
A couple hours.
That's true. In the Florida heat,
Yeah.
geez.
As long as an iguana didn't come and eat it.
The Big Daddy has moved away to a new neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
saw him
we saw
walking.
him, yeah.
He was gone with the wind. All right. So I stitched on, this is a horrible picture, I tell you. I may input a better picture here. But this is this is Long Dog Samples. This is a horrible picture.
Pretty.
Le Jardin de Plaisir.
Very pretty.
This is this is like a gray fabric that I hand dyed myself. I think I left because I was stitching on this yesterday. I think I left the floss at the house next to the laptop.
Okay.
Probably.
Probably.
This is where I am.
Gorgeous.
I worked on this for, let me see, on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So 4 out of 6 days. This is my whip go call.
Oh, nice.
Very
Yes,
nice.
I love it. Let me tell you how many stitches I've done.
So pretty.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Go into my
Those
Notion
cherries.
app.
Ooh.
And my whips. Oops. I've done 1,000, wait, hold on. Yep, 1,642 stitches total. And I'm at 4%.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's a
In
pretty
2023, I did 823 stitches. So this week, 823 stitches.
Good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
I love it, y'all.
I love it.
You should.
It's gorgeous.
Magnificent.
I love the colors.
Thank
Yeah.
you. This is DMC 302,
The red.
the red, 304.
Interesting.
DMC 304, the gray is 414, and the black is 310.
Nice. Wow.
304.
Those-
Doesn't it look like Yosemite Sam?
Oh, it does. It does.
Right here.
Now I won't be able to unsee it.
I know.
Yosemite Sam.
Oh, that's funny.
But yes, oh, it was so good. I enjoyed stitching on this. Enjoyed immensely. All right, so that was one project. My other project, squeeze me, is my other whip go call. And I stitched on this for, I believe, 1 day. It's ink circles, green Damsel.
No.
Yeah, here it is. Ink circles, green Damsel. And I stitched not yesterday, when I stitched on it last. I did 100 and something stitches, 127 stitches.
So
No, sorry, 204 stitches. This is the top. So I worked on this dragonfly.
Put something behind it.
I worked on, no, I can't see. This dragonfly, half the dragonfly. This is the end of that page, along with this smaller dragonfly right here. And I put the orange flower here.
Very pretty.
Thank you. This is 28 count gossamer by Picture This Plus.
Very pretty.
Thank
Isn't that a fun piece?
I do like it.
I enjoy just those dragonflies
Yes.
showing up, you know?
They're really cool.
Yeah.
Really nice. I'm enjoying it.
Alrighty.
Perfect. I'm done. Those are my 2 whips.
Okay, Miss Deb.
Well, I was doing Dark October in October.
Mm-hmm.
So that was most of my stitching. I stitched on this one a little bit, not much, just a bit. I worked on the roof, the gable. And this one is a Cricut collection.
EJ, want to give her the thing she put behind it?
Oh, sure. Thank you. It's a Cricut
It's called
collection.
3 Gables.
And it's on
Is it called for?
Primitive hair, 30 count, crispy October.
Oh, it looks just like the called for.
And it's close to the called for. It's not the called for though, but it's close. So I had it, and I like primitive hair as a rule. And it's a 30 count. I think it's on 28 count.
The called for.
The called for, yeah.
You have the buttons?
Oh, sure. Yep. The only one I don't have is the wreath that goes like
around it.
I'm gonna do something else with all that.
Gotcha.
But I did get the bat and the moon, pumpkin, all that stuff. So yeah. So I worked on that a bit. And then the other one I worked on was Lila's Studio.
Lila Studio.
Always get that wrong. Lila Studio. When I say it, I'm thinking, now remember, it's not what you think it is. But I never get it. Lila Studio, Halloween Quaker. It's on Picture This Plus. Opalescent, murky, 40 count.
Ooh, you got that murky.
I did, and I'm just gonna pop this right off here. And that's it.
Oh, look at that. How nice.
So I've been working on that bottom little tree in the corner.
Which, over here?
And that starts the little tiny town that goes across the bottom.
The bottom of the piece?
Yes.
Oh, how cool.
And that's what I've been working on.
See how much nicer I can point.
Yeah, so it's working so well.
Thank you.
And there, my needle minder is my SS DGM.
What does that even mean?
Stay sexy and don't get murdered.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't want to demonetize us. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway,
Right.
that's it. And so that's pretty much what I've been working on. This one more than anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much all month.
For October?
For
Okay.
October. Yeah.
Are you gonna continue stitching on
Well,
it?
yeah, because November is black sampler month
Yeah.
for some people. And I figured this is kind of that. It's got a lot of black. It's
Yeah.
a Quaker sampler.
There you go.
So I'm just going to keep going.
There you
That's right.
go.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Well, I continue to work on my Jacob Palooza hem stitching
Oh.
class piece.
You're so
And-
good when you have a class.
Yeah, because most of the time I'm there because I really want to learn
That thing.
Now, so I've gotten all the way around the piece, and you notice in this upper corner here, it looks weird, and that's because I made a mistake. And so I decided to leave it because it's a learning piece, and so going forward when I do hem stitching, if I start to see that, I'll know what I'm doing wrong, and I can correct what I'm doing. Basically, I don't know how, but I started working what the back should look like onto the front. I didn't have it backwards.
Kind of opposite of
I sort of reversed myself somehow. I was holding it correctly, but somehow reversed.
Right.
And it happened when I put in a new thread.
Oh,
Rethreaded
okay.
my needle.
That new start on this, it's tricky.
Yeah. So now I've started to chart my initials in Frisian letter format.
And then you're gonna finish it.
And then I'll put
this way?
those two in the middle. Yes. And
Cool.
Now, I will tell you, I was working on this on Tuesday, and I was on our Tuesday Zoom for a bit, and trying to figure out how to do an S in a Frisian format. Oh my goodness. They're talking about a brain teaser.
Don't they have doesn't he I'm sure
He gave
has.
us an alphabet, and I
Yeah.
used that alphabet, but trying to do some of the outline aspects of the letters.
Yeah.
It just wasn't working because of the bend of the S.
But didn't you just follow? Can't you just? Sorry for my.
No, you can't.
You can't follow those.
No, because of the bend, the curve of an S.
No, I'm talking about following the pattern.
There's no pattern.
There's no pattern.
She was charting it herself.
Yeah.
She was creating.
Yeah.
She was creating the letter as she went.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was hard to get that one.
It's the
You know how an
curve.
S has the tooth and then comes around?
Yes.
That was the hard part,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. But I finally, thank goodness, all of the folks on, not all, you know, we had, folks had different examples of Frisian letters. And looking at some of their samples, I noticed how, and for the letter S, how some of it was done. So I did that, and I finally was able to get past the little sticky point
Gotcha.
that I had. So
Where's that at?
it's gonna go here. It's all on graph paper. It's still on graph paper. Graph paper with a pencil with a good eraser.
Right, yes.
That's the trick there.
But I keep seeing people who started his Frisian sampler.
Laura's Frisian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I've got it here so I can show you what that is.
Yeah. And we looked at that one.
Yes.
We looked at the S there. But it wasn't very Frisian. That particular S is not as Frisian.
Because there's a particular style for it to be called Frisian.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a defined. There are certain elements.
Yes.
But within that context, you have a lot of things that you can do.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes it fascinating.
It's so
interesting.
fascinating.
It's almost like thinking of it as a building block
Yes,
project.
that's what he described it as. Yes,
Because
yes.
you're doing blocks.
Blocks, building. Yeah. So I sat there at one point. I was like, "Why did my first initial have to be an S?" It's probably the most difficult letter in the alphabet to do like this. And then one of our friends, Colette, her initials are C and C. I'm like, really? God. And the C examples are beautiful. They're
Yeah.
gorgeous. I mean, she can just follow what's there.
Yeah.
So this week was a major house renovation week. I don't know if you noticed, but I have new windows,
Beautiful.
new doors back here. So I got all new doors and windows this week. Love it. Wind resistant, hurricane resistant. So I was holed up in one room for half a day, about 4 days this week. And I got a lot of computer work done. I worked on my Notion setup.
How's that going?
That is going really well. I have all my whips there. I've started setting up my whip go for 2024.
You have all your whips there?
Yes. As I was going through my list, I made some decisions about some things that I had put on there to start this year. Never started them.
Yeah.
And as I looked at it and I thought about some of the things that I bought this year, I've taken them off the list because they might wind up as giveaways actually.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Total
okay.
scheme of things.
Okay.
And but I was using my Stitch app entries so that I could pick up like the floss and the linen, and I realized that so many of my entries were incomplete. Like I put the project in, but I didn't add in like the floss and the linen, which
This is your Stitch app.
Stitch app. Yeah. So I have several that I had to make a notation and highlight so that on the printed list that I worked from, so that I know that I need to. And I didn't have access to all my project bags because they're sitting in a room. And
getting the window fixed.
and so I just had to make a note that I need to go back and follow up when I'm back in my craft room, and all I have to do is get up and pull a project bag off the shelf. So anywho, that was good though. I felt I feel
Yeah.
so accomplished.
That's amazing.
It
Yes.
is.
Because
Yeah.
I know, we know
Yes.
how many whips
Yes,
she
you
has.
have.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
It's not trifling.
And
No.
then I realized in the list there were some duplicate. I had some duplicated.
Oh, okay.
Because, whatever reason, but anyhow, it was a mess. In other words, my whips are raised. Besides that hem stitch,
Right.
the class piece. Raise the Roof Designs, Jolly Joy Jingle. I worked on this in the evenings after I done like 4 or 5 hours of computer work. After
Ooh.
I exercised finished my hem stitching, exercised my brain on Frisian letter S. I said, I just want to sit and stitch something that's
Right.
uncomplicated.
Nice.
So I picked up Jolly Joy Jingle.
Wow, she's almost done.
Yes, which is on 36 count.
Fathom.
Picture this plus fathom.
I love
And I'm
the fabric.
using call for, except for, my elf has a skin tone change, which I used an anchor for.
Mm.
So this week I worked on this present here. The candy cane, I put in the candy cane
And the gift bag.
and the gift bag down here.
Yeah.
And I started on the bottom part, which goes across the whole thing. Is kind of like a patchwork. You can barely see it down there.
You
I need a
wanna
bigger
unclip it?
board. I'm going to have to get a bigger board.
You
to
don't want
show.
to unclip it?
Oh, I could do that.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working on the bottom patchwork piece.
That is really cool.
To
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're almost done.
Isn't that
Yeah,
a neat
I'm-
design? I really like that.
Yeah, and it's been fun. It's been fun.
Is that the called for linen or the called for fabric?
I don't think it's the call for fabric, but
But
it's
it's
close
really close.
enough. I matched it against the picture.
Yes.
Right. I think the picture is a
Yes.
little more green.
Yeah.
I like the choice you made
Yeah.
though. The blue green is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's got green running through it.
So I really want to finish this year. Like I did not put it on. I didn't put it in Notions because I want to finish this year.
Okay.
So this is going to be, I guess, as close to a focus as I get.
Mm-hmm.
And I have several days, which we'll talk about plans. You'll see I have several days unidentified
Yeah.
this month, and I might dedicate them so I can finish this.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Are there buttons?
Yeah, it's a whole bunch.
Oh, there are.
A whole bunch of buttons.
Yeah.
Do I have? Do
You-
I have the buttons?
Almost, yes. I want to say yes. You had it ordered.
Okay.
But check your bag. But I can almost guarantee that I remember you ordering it.
Okay. Then
Where's your bag? Is it in your
no,
bag?
they're not in the bag. But I have a place where
You have
all
You keep all
button
the
packs
buttons.
go.
Okay.
So I'll look there.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't remember. but
I want to say yes.
Okay.
I want to say yes.
I picked up and did some more work on this Juneteenth day by
Woo!
Shaded Stitchery design. Shaded Stitchery.
This Juneteenth day. Oh, that's pretty.
So the last time you saw it, I had the flag done. So I did a little bit for the design, the motif up top. Then I came down because I wanted to work on something with a little different color and did this border row here and started working on some of the saying. It's the date where the last slaves were told they were freed and the word Galveston, and it was Galveston, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say this is gorge.
Yeah.
On the back it tells you all the information, the project measurement,
Yes.
the skill level,
Yeah.
the total stitch,
It's really-
the types of stitches, the amount of color.
It's really
I love it.
laid out nicely.
Yes, it
very
is.
nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I enjoyed this very much.
Oh, that looks good.
Mm-hmm. So that was my. What is this?
That looks good.
Oh, that's this. Okay. Yeah, so it's so bright. And it's got the Texas state flag there. Really well done chart. Okay.
That's the
Shaded
Juneteenth
stitchery.
flag, no? That's a Juneteenth flag, no?
No, isn't that the Texas flag?
Mm-mm, not at all.
That's the Juneteenth flag?
Yep,
Let me see it again.
I never knew there was a Juneteenth flag.
yep,
How could I be so lax in my education?
Oh yeah, that's not Texas.
at all.
No.
Oh, that's the Juneteenth flag. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, yeah, the symbolism, it all means something.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Mm-hmm.
How could I have been so lax in my education?
But now you're not.
No, I'm not. I have been informed.
This is what the community's for.
That's right.
I didn't know the last slaves were freed in Texas.
Yes, Galveston, Texas. A regiment of soldiers came into town and informed.
Told them
So by
what's
the way, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Okay, guys, you
Yeah.
can't hide anymore.
Yes. So those were our whips. Good stitching.
Yes.
ladies. Good
Yeah.
stitching.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so EJ, you've got some stitchy kindness.
I did. I gained John James Petite tapestry needles. I want to say pastry needles.
I wouldn't,
Not pastry.
I wouldn't mind combining the two. That'd be all right with me.
Thank you, Terry, so much. Thank you for the needles. I'm going to put them in my little bag of needles because I don't have a little bag of needles. This is perfect. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
They're 28 size. They're 28.
Cool.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Perfect.
Yep.
I also received another birthday gift.
This was your original birthday gift, which had been bought like a month or so ago.
Really?
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is a Thea Governor. This is called 2093 Antique Character Sampler.
2093?
It says 2093. So I'm thinking that's the,
Oh,
it says
that's-
2093.
yeah.
Maybe
That's
just
probably
the
the chart number. So chart 2093
Oh,
Antique Character Sampler.
I've been watching things like dystopia sort
Yes.
of things, and they keep talking about the future, and it's not too far away, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be around.
Oh, have you seen Bodies?
Yes,
on
that's
Netflix?
the one I'm talking
Yes. Oh my God, that
Like,
is
I'm
so
thinking to
good.
myself,
I started watching
about. It used to be future. Oh yeah, I'll be there. Cool. This one, not so much.
So everything is, it's
kit.
It's
a
a
kit.
whole kit.
It's very
It's
cool.
a whole kit.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. You know I love me some red.
That
Yeah,
variegated.
thank you.
It's beautiful variegated thread.
Yeah.
What kind of thread is it? Does it say?
It says DMC pre-sorted. So it's not the
Oh, it's
thread
not
that's
variegated.
variegated.
No.
It's the
Oh,
positioning
yeah.
of it all.
Oh, it's gonna. But
And it's alphabet.
very
Yes.
pretty.
Love me some
So
alphabet.
that was the, and I was done. That was
Yeah.
birthday, and I'm done.
Done.
Right, one
That's
kit, I'm
perfect.
done.
Boom. And then,
Then I
well.
went to Jacob Palooza.
yes. And then I have my Under the Sea Fabrics fabric.
Oh, okay.
And this is, it's called Orange
Let me, I can't.
Pico.
Pico.
Mm-hmm.
Orange
like
Honey,
tea.
a pico like a T.
Oh, okay.
P-E-K-O-E, pico.
I didn't know there was a Pico tea.
Oh,
There
yes.
is, yes.
Much less an orange one. Is there a different flavor or
Orange,
they're all orange?
that's the one I know of best.
too,
Orange
yeah.
Pico.
This is nice.
Very
This is
cool.
nice.
Very pretty.
Very pretty.
So does it look like an orange Pico?
No,
Not really. It's a
it
little
doesn't look orange
peachy
at all.
pink.
Yeah, it looks,
Yes.
yeah.
I wonder if that instead of that white Ada, if that would look
Oh,
good.
put it over here.
What do you think? No,
Mm-mm.
No.
I think those reds would just
pop on the white. Yeah,
bow on them.
Pop, 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 pop. This is Orange Pico by Under the Sea Fabrics.
very pretty.
Thank you.
What count is it?
This is 32 count regular Joblin.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It was nice.
Nice even weave. Yeah.
Yes. This is all for me. Deb.
All right,
Oh,
let's
oh.
see your Jacob Palooza.
Well, I'm going to do that last. I'm going to do
Oh.
a couple other things first. In a group that I Zoom with, they were talking about a pair of scissors that are pretty heavy duty. And it says, for your information, Shelia, easy glide cut, even through adhesives.
Damn! Shots fired!
And so they're stainless steel. They're non-stick coating.
Oh,
You
no.
can put them in the dishwasher.
What?
Yep.
Why would you need a dishwasher for?
Well,
The
you get
adhesive.
Oh,
See,
jeez.
I was right on top of that.
She was like, what? Can I
Anyway.
find this?
It apparently cuts through the kind of paper you would put, or the kind of tag, paper tag paper, whatever, the heavier weight paper that you're going to put behind a project to mount it on. It kind of goes through that easily. Anyway, it's by Elan, and this is it.
Oh, wow. And I love the color and shape.
So it is.
Did you get those off of Amazon?
Yes, I did. It's a high carbon stainless
I'm writing
steel.
it down.
I know.
And
You can't buy anything for Shelia for Christmas because she's already writing it down, thinking, "Ooh, this is gonna be a good
And
Christmas
this
gift for Shelia." But then she's writing it down already.
this was due to some enabling by Dina, Stitch, Cross Stitch, and her friend Donna.
Oh,
Nice.
So that was
Yes.
one thing I did. I was ordering from Lady Dot Creates, and I found on Etsy this colorway called Elegant Bean. It's a fat quarter, it's a 40 count, and I really thought it was quite pretty.
That's nice.
So, a nice neutral, but warm, kind of warm. So that, and then I was
what
at,
count is this?
it's a 40 count.
Oh, it looks so fine.
It's really pretty, love it. And then I was at the cupboard, the cross stitch cupboard, and found these two. Now, you go to the cutting table and Karen will have her newest fabrics out on the cutting table. It's like going to the grocery store
It is.
and all the candies right at the checkout. It's quite,
Effective.
it's
Very
very effective.
and if you know,
Yes.
like we do, you walk in the store, you walk to the
Correct.
cutting table and
Absolutely.
stop and start looking through
Absolutely.
There's a way to avoid it, but
the
Why would you?
Well, yeah.
yeah, it's hard. This is a 40 count as well. It's called Neutrality.
Ooh.
Another.
This is spot
neutral.
on.
And yeah, it's looking good. And the other one is called Everything Else. Which
Oh, yes, I've heard
that
of
was
that.
the cool color.
Yeah.
These are by Mystic
Fabrics.
Fabrics. I hadn't heard of them. I
No?
thought I'd give them a try.
Nice.
So those are the two colors kind of compared to each other.
Wow, and they're both 40 counts.
They're
so,
both 40 count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm.
Now we come to Jacob Palooza.
I'm going to the cupboard on Friday. I wonder if she has any wow. Of course, one could argue that the last thing Shelia needs is more beige fabric.
Well, that was the last thing I needed, but again, you walk by
But
and you go,
you-
oh. So,
I love it.
the organizer of Jacob Palooza, Caroline Evertoe,
Her last name is not Everton.
it's not Evertoe,
But, you know.
but she created a company called Evertoe, and she kind of started at making bags. This is one of her bag combinations.
That's beautiful.
Accessory, and the larger size that she does, and I just love that black.
I love that black.
That black and cream. Oh,
Yes.
it's so pretty.
I've almost bought that now twice.
I understand why.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. Then, how did we get this again? Was this in our,
Yes.
Yes, that was our Jacob Palooza attendee.
okay. So, a thread bed, but I got these two,
Needle minder.
needle minders while I was there. The one on the bottom is Jacob as a very, Frisian looking man. I think was the
Intent there.
intent. And then the other one, what was the other one?
That was the official.
Oh, the official one?
Needle minder.
Okay. Did you show that one?
Yeah.
You probably did.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
It is. And I'm going to keep mine on the thread bed to remind me of the whole.
That's what I
event.
thought I would do. I'll take the, but yeah, there's Mr. Frisian there. That's very cool. Okay, and then our table mate was so very sweet. She had ornaments for everyone, as Shelia described. Karen, right?
Karen, the
Karen.
stitching owl.
Yes. And she presented me with this beautiful little ornament
That's pretty.
and very nicely finished and just gorgeous. And then she
She
also
made one for everybody who was there. I mean, just in every video, the folks have showed their ornament, and they're all different. They're all exquisitely finished.
beautiful.
I
Absolutely
mean,
beautiful.
Stitching owl.
And then she presented us with this little pouch, like an accessory pouch. Beautiful
Wow, that's
stitching.
gorgeous.
Wonderful finishing. Pretty little inside, but beautiful stitching. I mean, just really lovely. And yeah, so that was very
So you
nice.
have to watch her videos. Her stitching is amazing. I mean, she does more than ornaments.
Yeah.
She actually stitches regular size
Yes,
pieces
she does.
and large pieces, and she's got some full coverage going on.
Yeah. Yep. Now I know you guys all have one of these. I never did get one, but
Oh,
I figured I would. The Canadian dollar is very kind to Americans. So there was one left at the counter as I was going by and checking out. And I said, okay, I'm just going to put this.
it was meant for me. That is, if you ever do conversions or you need to do a substitution,
Yep, that's me.
having this DMC book with the actual DMC strands, floss strands in it, is a game changer.
I wanted to show you my Smalls exchange. It's from a gal from Minnesota. Her name is Dawn.
Oh,
And it's from the Fruits of Plenty
Yes, it is.
Modern Folk Embroidery
Nice.
chart.
and look how she finished the back. Wow, how cool is that?
It's got like a blanket
Blanket
stitch.
stitch around the edge. Wow,
Very pretty.
That's nice.
very nice.
And this was monochromatic, I think. And
she
she put the colors in. She
Very
changed it.
pretty.
It's very pretty. And then we were talking about Laura's Frisian sampler. Laura being Laura Duet from Brenda and the Serial
Starter.
Stitcher.
Starter.
Starter. You're probably right. Anyway, this is it. This is the chart. And Jacob and Laura had finagled a way for Jacob actually found a way to gift this to her. And so they created this for us. And there was a
Where's that board? Hand her the board, DJ.
there was a floss pack. I think I should take it out.
The whiteboard?
What happened to the beige board?
It's
Right
in there. It's in the
underneath there?
pile. I didn't think I'd need it again. It's okay.
There you go.
Anyway, there was a, I should have put this on the,
Oh, turn it to the other side so you don't have the big label there.
this is the kit that they set up for us, if you wanted. And you got it as a PDF, and then you could download it or do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's a PDF, and you can also purchase the floss pack with it. So if you were at weekend 1, Laura was there for weekend 1. She brought the sampler with her, and Jacob actually reproduced it. So those who were there during weekend 1 actually got to observe his process of analyzing and reproducing, selecting colors, and he was stitching it during weekend 2.
Yep.
And but they also completed the production version.
Yeah.
And it was actually put up on the website while we were there during weekend 2. So we were the first to actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
It's beautiful. So
Very
they call
pretty.
it Laura's Frisian sampler.
And it's very, it's delicate. The colors are very delicate,
Yeah.
but beautiful.
Jacob says he loved it because it's not where you have everything laid out
Symmetric.
It's not symmetric. It's messy.
Yeah, that's what he says right here.
Oh, does he say it?
Yeah, he says, this Frisian sampler is a beautifully chaotic mess, and I
Yes.
couldn't love her more for it.
Yes. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm looking forward to. It's going to go on my
Whip list.
soon to start list.
I think I might too. Okay, and I have some fabrics to show you that might work with it. I had some charts at home that I brought along with me, and Jacob very kindly,
With love.
autographed them. This is a great one. It's called Real Comfort. It's Jane Austen.
Warmest wishes.
This one is Forget Me Not. I love it. Love it. And this one is, it was a sale for 2020, a family patchwork sampler. And one of those reds that I showed you, that I'll be using it for this.
Oh, okay.
So then the other ones I purchased there, and I believe Laura's sampler and this Love Gains, it's another Quaker sampler, were part of a fundraiser that Shelia talked about last week. And so I purchased that. This one I purchased without knowing that it was going to be part of the fundraiser. I just liked it so much. And so, again, he signed that one. And then, Don't Look, Megan. For my daughter, I got this one. Got the Morbs. And so, this one's kind of interesting. I like the back label. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, so I had a good time.
Nice.
And what's interesting is, even though Deb handed him multiple charts to sign, he did not say the same thing on.
He didn't.
He said something different on each chart.
He did. And gosh, he's
Nice.
a very gracious, knowledgeable. I mean, I can't say enough about how personable he was. And I would go to him and say, does this look anywhere near correct? And he would say how wonderful it was. And I kept thinking, oh, I've had this kind of teacher before.
Yeah. They usually teach kinder first or second. Yeah.
But thank you, Jacob. I did enjoy every bit of your
Nice.
encouragement. And then I got some fabrics. This is a 36 count French hen. This is a 32 count, dirty porcelain,
That's a nice one. I like that one.
beautiful color. This is a 40 count pistachio.
Look at that.
This is 36 count speculous, and that's what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I got more of that because I really, really loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one he called speculous. This is 40 count. I don't think it is.
That's not speculous.
No.
It said something else.
No, he said that's how he spells speculous, the German guy.
Oh yeah.
It's
Wow.
not. I think it's a one of a kind myself.
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel. Yeah. I don't think it's speculous. He said, "Oh, this is how we pronounce." Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember he said that? I don't think it is. It's too dark.
Well,
And I know how fabrics change, but the tone is completely off. So
This is 36 count. This is what count?
this is a 40. I just don't think it is. It could
it's
be.
close enough to
It's-
me.
uh,
I think it looks.
I
I think.
don't.
I think you're.
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't
Anyway,
matter anyway.
Yeah. And then the last one is definitely a one of a kind. It's a very pretty.
Her one of a kind colors
Very pretty
were
blue.
really cool.
Look at that modeling.
Yeah, I think I bought a couple of the one of a kind.
Yeah, they were cool.
Took me a
So,
while to figure out what OOAK meant
oh yeah.
because they were all labeled OOAK.
Right.
And
I want
was
some of
like,
this
what's
oak.
a UAC? What's an
Oak.
UAC? And then all of a sudden it dawned on me. Oh, one of a kind. Oh.
So that was my
Spend enough time at the fabric table, you have a chance to figure stuff
Yeah.
like that out.
yeah, just kind of look around and stay quiet.
Yeah.
yeah. Fortunately, I had enough sense not to
Say something,
verbalize
yeah.
that. At the
I like this color, the UAC.
UAC.
Give me some of that.
UAC. All right, you did good job, Deb.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
I got some unusual
Nice
ones.
colors,
Yeah.
a variety of color.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to say thank you to my Jacob Palooza exchange, Smalls Exchange. I found the card. I had the card last
Yes.
week, but it had become separated.
Oh.
It was all the piles that we had here. And so when EJ asked me who gave it to me, I couldn't remember, but I wanted to say thank you so much, Evelyn from London, Ontario.
Nice.
Oh, you had a
Yeah.
local. Nice.
Yeah.
The one I
Gorgeous.
did went to a local. Thank goodness.
Yes. Pink pale.
I can forward it to you.
Okay.
The picture. and-
Okay. I'll put it up.
Well, maybe not because it has a person in it. No, maybe not.
Okay.
Now, when you panned across the table, you got a shot.
I did.
Because I don't know why I didn't take a picture of it at all.
Yeah, I don't remember taking a picture of mine either, but mine was there on the table too.
Yeah, they were all
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And Caroline, when she did her floss tube about it, she only had the table from the first week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you got a shot.
Shot for the table of the second week.
Yeah.
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 So the smalls are just magnificent.
Oh, they were
from
great.
both weekends. Absolutely
They were beautiful.
magnificent, and so many Biscore knew, and I never considered. And he has a pattern of Biscore new, which I didn't know, and I might have to get that.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So those were our Stitchy kindness and our investments.
Correct.
And Deb had a good time at Jacob Palooza.
Oh man, it was so much fun. I got two beefs with Canada though.
Are you fighting with Canada now?
Canada was great. In fact, when we went, I thought this kind of looks like home. But the airlines.
The airline?
I'm sorry, you guys, but Air Canada. Two things. You have us line up in zones, but you also give us an assigned seat. Then you don't give us enough room to put our luggage in. So the Zone D guys are first in line so they can get their luggage on. when they should be last in line, and you don't police it. So it's a free-for-all.
Say what?
What? Yeah. So because
Okay.
Zone D goes in first.
So what about
No.
A, B, C?
That's what
D?
I said. I was Zone B, and all these D guys are in front of me. I'm going, what's happening?
Oh, so they went D, C.
No, they didn't. They just lined up on their own little selves. And nobody was monitoring who was walking in the door.
Oh, so they might say Zone B,
Yeah.
but D people would
They
be
were
in
already
line,
there first.
and they just let them in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
There's-
that would never play in America because that would be a fight right
you didn't
there.
notice that at all?
No,
You
not
didn't
when
see
I
that
was-
happen? Well,
Listen, Air Canada's been Air Canadaing for a long time, so
You know
clearly
what?
they know that's an issue, no? Or
as
maybe
far as I'm concerned, I thought the Canadians would be so much more, like regimented, kind of like England. No, ma'am. Then the
why
other,
would you think that?
I don't know. Because they have a queen or a king.
Do they?
They have a monarchy.
They're
They're
more
parliament,
polite. They're
I know.
more polite.
Well, but I think they're passive aggressive is what I think. But anyway,
Jesus.
it was scary. I stayed back. I didn't want to be stampeded. But the other thing is, I think any clock, any timepiece you see in the airport, it's just there for decoration. They don't really mean anyone to use them in any way or rely on them for anything.
Why?
Because no one gets on a plane at the time that it is set
David?
out.
Everybody's late
Oh.
or early?
Late.
Really?
Oh, you're just sitting there.
Really?
And the little puddle jumper I went on,
yeah. Oh,
I was supposed to be at my destination, London.
Uh-huh.
It was supposed to take I was supposed to be there by like around 6:30. I got there at 9:30 at night.
Oh, that's right.
It was
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yikes.
Clocks. Think about them more. They're just good guidelines. You could have just, checked it out once or twice.
Yeah. Said something? They didn't say
So
anything?
I think the moral of the story is don't fly with Deb. I had
You had none of those
none
issues?
of those issues.
Don't fly with Deb or anyone else she's flying with. And then the poor puddle jumper, the gal who was the flight attendant, there was just one, and she's sitting there in a jump seat at the front of the plane. Now, in a normal plane, you get on the big ones. They go high, you don't see them.
Not all of them.
Depends where you're sitting.
You can't.
It's the size of the plane.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the size
I
of the
don't.
plane.
I don't ever see them except when they come by for food
Drinks,
and stuff,
yeah.
drinks. This poor lady, she's in the jump seat. We're looking right at her.
You actually view your cues
She's
looking at the...
she's straight on right in front of us. Everybody, I was like, you poor thing. I felt so bad for her. But yeah. So other than that, man, things were great. I love the venue. And again, the organization, the content,
Nice.
fabulous. And there was even a folk music convention going
Yes,
on.
yes.
So people were sitting around a fake campfire,
Yeah.
playing guitars and singing and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
nice.
passed through the lobby.
It
Yeah,
was really
pretty cool.
fun.
It was much, much better than the junior hockey league, something that went on weekend one where the kids were playing hockey in the hallways.
Oh,
And then shooting
boy.
hockey
It
pucks.
depends if you like the hockey or singing the
All I had to say was, thank God it was weekend one, because if it had been weekend two, and they were doing that outside my room,
Oh my
God. We would have had
Hockey
to have-
pucks and teenagers?
We would have had Canada's version of the National Guard.
Jeez,
Shelia
Louise.
would have gone nuts.
Well, don't expect them to get there at any time soon after you call because
Because of the clock situation.
clock situation.
They would have the riot squad out.
Yeah.
Shelia would take care of it herself.
Y'all, I'll try to.
Clear that hallway.
Oh my goodness.
Go get the parents. I dare you. Go get your parents.
Teenagers and hockey
Let me
pucks.
talk to your parents.
No.
Let
Now.
the kids have fun, y'all.
Now. All righty.
Plans.
Plans. EJ, what are your plans?
My plans.
Now.
Now. All right. So I neglected to give you my stats for October.
Oh, yeah.
For October, I completed 19 and 14 my whip goals. Drama Llama, I did my 6 days. And ABC de la Bordeuse, I did my 6 days. I worked on 7 projects in October. Stitched 3,850 stitches for the month. Started 2 projects. Finished 1. And I stitched a total of 23 days for average of 167 stitches per occurrence, right? Whew. I did most of my magazine acrostic, most of it.
So, do
7,
you pick it up
8,
the next month?
No.
You don't?
And then it's just, yeah, it's just like
yeah,
next.
turn.
Yes, turn the page.
Oh, okay.
This month, Whip Go 3 and Whip Go number 3 is Le Jardin de Plaisir, and Whip Go number 8 is Green Damsel. The for magazine monthly challenge, we have the theme is mountains, which I'm going to pull out from somewhere. Yin and Yang. Remember Yin and Yang?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Stitcherovia? Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
It has mountains in the background.
Yes, it does.
So my goal is to do 200 stitches on that. And it was a magazine from Cross Stitch Crazy in 2018.
Right.
And then you had 2 acrostics, fox or raccoon. I decided to do raccoon because it fits into Whip Go and all the other stuff. So R is for ribbon for ABC de la Bordeuse. Oh, I'm supposed to stitch on that too?
Or ruler.
Oh, yeah, because of the
backstitch
ruler.
ruler.
Mm-hmm. A is for addition.
Oh,
ink
limited
circles.
edition.
Mm-hmm. C is for cherries.
Oh, autumn.
No, Le Jardin de Plaisir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we have the cherries at the top.
Mm-hmm. C is for circles. Ink circles, Green Damsel.
Okay.
O is for Oz. Fiddlesticks AU Wizardly.
Oh, okay.
And I just finished it on the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
O is for orchids, which is seasonal motifs one.
Oh, okay.
That's a year whip that I would like to finish.
Mm-hmm.
And N is for
Oh, we're
needlework.
gonna do back stitching?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why laugh like that? I'm gonna do some back stitching. N is for needlework,
see.
for needlework press, and be kind to one another.
Oh, good.
All with different goals that I have.
Yeah. Now that's a nice variety. too.
Yes.
And a couple of finishes, one that you've done and one that you plan to do.
Yeah, correct.
Which is good.
Yes.
It's nice when, would go yes, but when you get that acrostic in there
Yes.
to also move things along and get things finished,
Yes.
helps a lot.
Yes, definitely. So those are my this is my November goal or plans. This week I'm gonna still work on, I have 2 more days, 1, 2, 3, 4, for my long dog. And I have 4 more days for Green Damsel. Hopefully I'll finish it next week because the week after that, the Thanksgiving week, I'm free. And then hopefully I'll be able to pull in the other projects. Yes.
Very nice.
That's mine.
Very nice.
Subject to change.
Yeah.
Yada yada. The disclaimers.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yes. Deb, you?
I'm just gonna go forge ahead with my Quaker sampler, Halloween Quaker sampler, because of Black Sampler November,
There you go.
which I think is a Jacob thing, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna just go for it, and I kind of want to finish it. So that's my plan.
Nice.
Okay. So my October stats, I did, I had 1 new start, which was my In Friendship, the class, the Jacob Palooza event project.
You started in October? Yes.
Yes, that was October.
Yeah,
event.
mid-October, yeah.
Gotcha.
I had a restart, which was the hands-on design meow block.
Oh, yeah.
I had one finish, Ladies' Night, which I finished on Halloween, October 31st. And I worked on 15 different projects.
Nice.
So that was
Oh, that's nice.
a pretty good
Yes.
October.
Yes.
Absolutely.
November, as I mentioned earlier, my whip go, both 3 and 8 were letters from mom.
Subject verb agreement.
Yes.
Is that the whole cursive thing too? Is that going away?
No.
Subject.
No, it's
No?
not. That's not going away.
No, are you sure?
I promise you, it's not.
But you could find 30 examples of it not working on TikTok.
Absolutely.
Subject verb agreement?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible. Well, worse than that is the past present verb usage is.
Past, present. Yeah,
Yes.
that's hard.
It's people get confused. by
Yeah.
Past, present. So I finished February and I will start March. And I should be able to, with 3 more days, I should get a good start on March, but maybe I'll finish the border. Those satin stitches take a while.
Yeah.
You know, they're easy, but they do take some concentration.
Yeah.
And it just takes a while. I'm going to work on this Juneteenth day one more time, and I'm going to pick up data portraits, which is also
nice.
shaded stitchery. And data portraits is one that I'm real close to a finish.
Yes,
Oh,
so
cool.
I'm hoping I can finish
Yes.
that. Let's see. I also am hoping to finish Jolly Joy Jingle. I actually have this Sunday, which is a good, Sundays are good stitching days for me because of football.
Oh, yeah, football.
And we've got another early game in Germany, so it starts
Oh,
at like
wow.
8 o'clock in the morning and goes
Where in Germany?
Frankfurt,
So they must be on a soccer field or something?
possibly a stadium.
Yeah, right?
They were there last Sunday. Good game. Dolphins.
Wow.
Did they win?
No, they played Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh. Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Silly girl.
I will be working on Mojo Stitches, Bushland Quaker. Let's see, Sampler Festive.
Nice.
Doing some more work on that one. I've got 2 days identified for that. Working some more on 3 Little Kittens,
Okay.
which is hands-on design.
Did not know that Cat in Heat will
Caterwall.
no, not caterwaul, but they can get impregnated by different men and have
Different cats.
You mean
Different-
different cats. Right, I know you meant that.
different cats and be like have litters by
Yes.
different cats.
Yes. So that's
Did
why
not know that.
one litter can have so many
Yes.
different colors in it. It's rare that
Wow.
you will have people, I guess that, well, I don't know, maybe it's not
Breeders control it.
rare. Yeah, breeders.
Okay.
They can control it, but if it's a feral
Yeah.
cat, it's probably rare.
Oh wow.
I saw a video recently where it was a white mama cat and she had 4 white kittens.
Oh.
That was
Wow.
very unusual.
Yeah.
Did not
It
know
was the
that.
one I
You
told
learn
you about
that.
last week where they found them. They tracked
Yes.
them all down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
They were all white, the
Gotcha.
mom and the kittens. And I'm going to work on Seaside Sampler,
Oh.
Oh, I have that.
Rosewood Manor. Yes.
You're shaking your head, Deb.
Every time I think of that one, I get like heart palpitations.
It's a good one to work on.
I don't know why though. It's so it's beautiful, but it's intense.
It's intense, but when you finish a motif, it is just
Yeah,
gorgeous.
and the fibers. Oh,
Yeah, tree waist silk. Yeah. And I'm going to do some more work on the common thread, which is Jeanette Douglas.
Yes, yes it is.
And then I have 4,
Oh, wow.
5 open days.
Gotcha.
And I did that purposely for those projects that I'm trying to finish before the end of the year. I've decided to just give myself some
going.
flexibility.
So how many hours a day in general would you say you stitch?
I generally stitch from about 1 to 9. 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. with time out in there
Yeah.
for meals or
Feeding cats.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my good court TV watching.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And Tuesday you get an early start.
Tuesday is an early start. I start at 10 and I go to about 5 in my Zoom group, and then probably come back around 6:30.
Oh, so you stitch some more.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
6:30 until 9.
And then Sunday, as long as there's football on, you just sit and
I
stitch?
just sit and stitch. I usually try to have leftovers or something that I can just throw in the
Pop in.
microwave. Yep.
Gotcha.
On Sunday. I rarely cook on Sunday, even though TV is right here. But
Yeah.
I don't want to have too many things that I'm multitasking
Right.
with during football.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a simple life.
Yeah.
It's a simple life.
I put my stamp of approval on it because it's the perfect life.
Yeah. It's I realize I'm not a prolific stitcher. I mean, that's a lot of time. Sometimes at the end of the day, I look and say,
What did I do?
yeah. Especially if I'm working on a project that's in the electronic reader that gives me how many stitches
Oh, yeah, yeah.
finished this day.
Yeah.
And it'll tell me I did 150 stitches, and I'm like,
No way.
what? What?
Well, so much of your stuff,
Specialty
specialties,
stitches,
and-
it'll come back.
Color
Yeah.
changes and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. Alrighty. Announcements. So we have the Bake Me a Quaker sale.
Oh, that's right.
Starting December.
What's like announcements?
Bake Me a
Quaker Sal, starting December 1st.
1st.
Oh man, today it's November.
Yes.
Y'all, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready.
Barb, the recipient of the giveaway chart, should
Yes.
have it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a chat within our Facebook group, and folks are talking about their
Nice.
fibers, their
Oh, good.
fabrics.
Sorry.
It's
To
very
check that
exciting.
out.
It's a very
Yes.
exciting chat.
Check that out.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward
Me
to
too.
watching everybody's progress.
Yes, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be my first. It's gonna be my first Rosewood Manor finished
Yes.
in 2024 December.
Yes, yes. 2024, I am bound to finish Rosewood Manor as well.
Really?
Yes, of the 6 that I have going,
I have a lot going on.
I do too.
I'm bound. I've never finished one. I mean,
I have finished them.
you have.
You
finished
finished.
2 or 3.
2 at least.
Definitely.
And I want to finish Autumn Quaker because that was the first one I started.
Yeah,
And
that's the one that has the. Well, I mean,
no, I've got to
very
come
few.
up and come all the way down one side.
so you only have 369 left.
That's good.
It's sort of like that, yeah.
That's not bad because those
No.
are her smaller portions, though.
But remember, we're talking Rosewood Manor.
Yes.
You know, within each motif, there's yeah.
Yep.
But it's I can see the end. The tunnel has, there's an opening.
Yeah, you're not in total darkness.
No, exactly. I'm not wandering around in the dark. Yeah. But I have the others that I have. I just enjoy them so
Yes.
much.
I like her stuff.
Oh my God. I could actually well, we tried that one time when we did Rosewood Manor month.
Yes.
I just, and I could do an incredible whole month on Rosewood Manor and not feel
Boxed in.
Yeah. But, you know, we'll go. I have to make sure I put Autumn Quaker on Whipco.
Oh, good.
For 2024.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I want. Yeah, so future planning, because, you know, it is almost
November, got to get those Whipco for.
So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh yes, I'm doing this, and oh, and let's not forget this. I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But
You try to keep it as simple so you don't feel, two things, overwhelmed and you want a sense of success.
Have either of you seen the new Book of Days
sorry.
for
Yeah.
sale
I said,
anywhere?
mhm. Oh, for
Oh,
sale?
I don't
No, I
know.
know people have bought it.
The new one.
Because I've seen it on FlossTube.
Okay. Wonder why Karen doesn't have it yet.
maybe she sold out.
She might have.
Yeah.
She would have mentioned it though, no?
I know. Did you call her and ask her if she had any? Oh.
Oh, well.
Then
But we're going to be there
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, you might say, hold on for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen it on
You've seen it?
FlossTube. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do
I
you have
guess
any
that's
sticky
it for
notes?
announcements, huh?
Do you have any sticky notes?
Yes, I have sticky notes.
Okay.
I have 10,000 sticky notes. It's just,
Ooh.
yeah.
Because I would like to start planning, and I don't want to write in my new book yet
Until
I'm positively sure.
Yeah.
It's
Look, y'all, it's so nice and big.
very nice.
Yeah.
I'd like it a lot.
And look at the, it's
I love
gorgeous.
that mandala.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Deadlines are like cats. They always land on their feet.
Yikes.
Do they?
Cats do, yeah.
Cats do, but what about deadlines?
It's gonna come up, it's gonna come up.
Oh, I get you. It's gonna come whether you like it
Or not, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not disorganized. I'm just randomly organized.
Oh, I like that.
That's good. That is so, yeah.
Oh, the sayings in that one are pretty cool.
They are.
Yeah.
Time waits for no one, but it's always there for you when you want to waste it.
Oh.
That should be Air Canada's slogan. They should put that on every plane.
Don't fly with death. That's all I
That's it.
have to say.
That's
I
it.
did not have that experience. I have flown Air Canada several times, and
It was
I've
very
had that
comfortable.
Nice.
It was very nice. It was a smooth ride. None of that. There's nothing wrong with any of that.
Yeah.
Just
The time.
the clock thing.
Yeah.
All right. I think we said it all. Yeah. So don't forget, no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.